Did you hear about the recent SpaceX Starship test flight that ended in a spectacular failure? Wondering what exactly went wrong? Let's discuss the recent event where the SpaceX rocket, in its 8th mission test, unfortunately experienced its 2nd consecutive failure. Despite this mishap, there was a silver lining. The Super Heavy booster, the powerhouse that propels the rocket from the ground, triumphantly returned to the launch pad unscathed. You might be curious about the details of this event. What exactly happened? Why did it fail? And most importantly, what does this mean for SpaceX's future missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond? So, what led to this unfortunate event? Let's delve into the chronology of the events. The SpaceX Starship test flight started like any other, but it soon took an unexpected turn. The countdown was flawless, the ignition perfect, and the initial ascent looked promising. The Starship, standing mighty at 403 feet, roared skyward, the din of its engines echoing across the Texas landscape. This was the 8th test flight for the Starship, and the anticipation was palpable. The Super Heavy booster, an engineering marvel designed to propel the spacecraft off the ground, performed its duty with precision. One by one, the 6 engines ignited and the spacecraft began its journey towards the stars. But then, the unexpected happened. Nearly 9 minutes into the flight, the engines began to shut down. One after the other, they went silent, leaving the Starship in a precarious situation. Despite the sudden loss of power, the Super Heavy booster, in an impressive display of technology, managed to return to the launch pad. However, the spacecraft was not as fortunate. The Starship, now bereft of its engines, was left to the mercy of gravity. It spun out of control, spiraling towards the Earth. The inevitable happened. The spacecraft was destroyed. The explosion sent shockwaves across the space community and disrupted air traffic, grounding flights and diverting others. It didn't stop there. The aftermath of the explosion resulted in fiery debris raining over the Caribbean. The sight was both awe-inspiring and terrifying, a stark reminder of the forces at play when we venture into the cosmos. Now that we have a clearer picture of what happened, what could have been the possible reasons for this failure? SpaceX's CEO Elon Musk hinted at a possible oxygen fuel leak as the cause. But is there more to the story? Let's delve into the possibilities. The failure of SpaceX's Starship test flight could be attributed to a multitude of factors. The most apparent, as suggested by Elon Musk himself, is a suspected oxygen and fuel leak. This would have led to a decrease in combustion efficiency, causing the engines to shut down prematurely. It's like running a car with a punctured fuel tank. You're bound to run out of gas sooner than expected. However, there's more to rocket science than just fuel and oxygen. The Starship's upper stage, made of stainless steel, was designed for orbital missions and potential human travel to the Moon or Mars. Any minor flaw in the design or a fault in the material could have contributed to the failure. Another consideration is the sheer size and complexity of the Starship rocket system. Standing at a towering 403 feet tall with the most engines in a rocket booster, the scope for things to go wrong is inherently higher. Simply put, more parts mean more chances of failure. Importantly, we should remember that the investigation into the exact cause is still ongoing. It's like solving a cosmic whodunit, with SpaceX's team playing detective, piecing together the puzzle from the wreckage and telemetry data. Let's take a moment to compare this event with the successful launch of Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket. While both companies are pushing the boundaries of space travel, their approaches differ. Blue Origin's New Glenn also experienced a failed landing, but the rocket itself successfully entered orbit. It's a reminder that even in the face of success, there's always room for improvement and learning. While this failure is a setback, it's not the end of the road for SpaceX's ambitious plans. Despite the setback, SpaceX is not deterred. Their sights are set on the Moon, Mars, and beyond. The recent Starship test flight's failure has not dampened the company's spirit. Instead, it has fueled an even stronger determination to conquer the final frontier. SpaceX's future plans remain as ambitious as ever. The company is looking forward to a series of missions to the Moon and Mars in the coming decades. Their goal is not just to reach these celestial bodies, but to colonize them, making life multiplanetary. SpaceX aims to build a self-sustaining city on Mars as early as the 2050s. This vision is not just about exploration, but also about ensuring the survival of humanity in case of a catastrophic event on Earth. The Starship, despite its recent failures, is central to these grand plans. This spacecraft is designed to be fully reusable, a feature that will make space travel more affordable and accessible. It's not just about getting to Mars, but about creating a transport system that can carry up to 100 passengers or large amounts of cargo. The Starship is the key to unlocking a future where humans become a spacefaring civilization. However, the journey to this future is not without its hurdles. SpaceX acknowledges the need to improve Starship's reliability for future launches. The company is dedicated to learning from each failure, refining their technology, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The road to the stars is by no means easy. It's a path fraught with risks, technical challenges, and the ever-present threat of failure. But SpaceX's journey so far has shown that they're not afraid to fail. In fact, they embrace it, because they know that with each setback, they learn something new, something that brings them one step closer to their goal. Space exploration is fraught with risks and challenges, but as SpaceX's journey demonstrates, every failure is just another stepping stone towards success. Before we conclude, let's quickly summarize the key points about the SpaceX rocket failure. The Starship test flight, conducted in Texas, ended in an unfortunate failure with the spacecraft destroyed nearly 9 minutes into the flight. Despite the Super Heavy booster successfully returning to the launch pad, the upper stage malfunctioned, causing a significant disruption to air traffic from Florida to Pennsylvania. The possible cause of this failure, as hinted by Elon Musk, could be an oxygen or fuel leak. This incident marked the rocket's second consecutive failure in its 8 mission attempts. But don't be discouraged. SpaceX isn't letting this setback deter their ambitious space plans. They aim to improve Starship's reliability for future launches, with missions including lunar and Martian expeditions. Indeed, SpaceX's journey to the final frontier is not without its hurdles, but each failure is a stepping stone toward success. That's all we have for today. Stay tuned for more updates on SpaceX's journey to the final frontier. Thank you for watching Topics on Trend. Go ahead and check out another trending video on our channel here, like, subscribe, comment, and share.